It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill in this one, Dwight Dock. What do you got on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Barry Larkin. And that's downstairs. And the series is underway.
First pitch, 7:05.
The pitch. In the air, right side. Strawberry should have this one. And out number one on the grab. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Billy Hamilton, the next to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Bunting for a hit. Picks it up with the bare hand. It's there, and that's a great play.
Man, who doesn't love a sweet bare hand play like that? That was amazing.
Third baseman, number 22.
Two outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Pete Rose. That's a little bit low. Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play, that's an infield single.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Ron Gant. That one fouled hard the other way.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Two outs. Runner takes off. Foul ball there.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch. Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not. 3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Reggie Sanders up next for the Reds. And that one ripped into right and foul ball. And a 3-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Reds leave one. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. This is the National League Wildcard Series on the show. Back here at Citi Field. Our starting pitcher in this one, number 27.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Hernandez will hit next. That one is absolutely belted. And a foul ball. Strike two.
The crowd here has been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first inning lead.
And that one hammered back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Here's a Mets lineup now. Saying we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Strawberry getting ready to hit. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Inside, just missed. That's inside. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Preciado sizing this one up, makes the grab. Runner tagging from third, and the Mets score first. It's 1-0.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Juan Soto down.
Juan Soto.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
fastball almost got him there. Mark Vientos waiting to hit for the Mets. And that's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something
Batting
that's been part of his
third
career
baseman,
since day one.
Mark Vientos.
And now it's Mark Vientos. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
That clips a corner. 1 run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of the wild card series. Smash to the left side. Zips it across, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Mets 1 and the Reds nothing. Game 1 of this wild card series.
Right fielder,
Digging in, Reggie Sanders. Doc back to work. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Into the bullpen and gone. A solo shot, and we're level. It's 1-1.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the catcher comes up to him. Johnny Bench. Fouled off down the right side.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 2nd.
Johnny Bench did a lot in his career to change the catching position.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends a rocket to left. And the Reds jump out in front. It's 2-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bench used that unique stance, and he had amazing hands and 10 gold gloves to prove it.
And Bench was one of the first catchers to use a hinged mid as well. Didn't take long before everybody was using them behind the plate.
In there for a strike at 100 miles an hour. And the count 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next one in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Starting to go after it. Now we'll look down to third, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And now the first baseman. There's the strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Now fly ball to right center. It falls in, and that's a hit.
Batting ninth, the designated
got a change up and a pretty good
Friedel.
one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
Man at first with one gone. TJ Friedel digs in now.
Ball.
This one in the dirt. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That misses. 2-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
3-2 count.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Now the batter now, Barry Larkin. He's 0 for 1. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Too high. Ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here in Queens, bottom of the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch inside, and the count 2-1. Now one miss.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Check swing called strike. And now it's 3-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Three and 2 now. That one out to right. Sanders on the move, reaches for it, but it's foul. Right side, Larkin tosses to first. Lindor retired.
Batting 7th, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. One down, base is empty. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Goes down looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's holding up to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. In there at the knees. 0-1.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Next offering is fouled back.
That's a ball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Mets go down quickly. They're down 2-1. And we're back.
Leading
Top half of the third inning. In now for the Reds, Billy Hamilton. Hit in the air, left field. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, number 22.
Pete Rose, the next to hit for the Reds. Reached on an infield single his first time. Fouled off left side. Rose getting to start at third. A career batting average over 300. And he's a former All-Star Game MVP. And that's outside. In the dirt. And it's 2-1. Rose checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. This ball's chopped on the ground. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, number 6.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the power speed combo. Ron Gant struck out looking his first time. Missing inside, and that's ball 1.
That's outside.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Here's a 2-0. Swing and a ball driven out to center. This one's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. This one in the air. De La Cruz makes the catch for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Mets leadoff man. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one fouled off. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, number 21.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Pete Hernandez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and it ties it up. It's 2-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Strawberry now at the plate. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of the wild card series. And that one is inside. And there's a ball. Juan Soto up next for the Mets. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. And it's strike 2.
We got full count.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. 2-2 game. Back here at Citi Field. Now it's the right fielder, Reggie Sanders. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And a swing and a miss.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Taylor tracks it down for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's saving extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
I think if you ask most baseball fans, their vote for greatest catcher of all time would be this man right here, Johnny Bench.
And a foul ball. If Bench isn't the greatest of all time, he's on a very short list. Rookie of the Year, 2-time MVP, 10 Gold Gloves. What didn't he do? And that drops in for a strike.
But I'll tell you something else about Bench. He was at the heart of one of the greatest teams of all time, that Big Red Machine, and he deserves a lot of credit for their success.
Just outside, and the count is 1-2. That one missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And that's in the dirt. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
De La Cruz batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That's down and in. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back here in Queens, ready to go, bottom 4. And now it's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average. But there's on-base slugging, too. Right through there for a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Next to hit, Mark Vientos. Grounded out his first time. Fastball is outside. Next pitch is outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And that misses. And that's ball 3. One out, bases empty. Late on that fastball.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 so far.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Vientos over at first with one away. Line to left, and that's just foul. And now 2 balls and a strike. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Misses off the plate. And now it's filled up 3-2. To short, could be 2. Larkin has it for 1, and that's 2. So they make short work of him there. On to the top of the 5th we go. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Doc back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. 0 walks so far, which of course indicates good pitching as well, but there have been plenty of times where they've chased outside of the strike zone.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Next is the designated hitter, T.J. Friedl. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Bases empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the wild card series. Out towards right center field. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Barry Larkin. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-1's the count.
Pitch misses. 1-1. Base hit center field. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And
runner on the move. Ball outside. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man at second. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Strawberry on the move, racing back, leaping, and it's gone. That one felt good. It's 4-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Now a chance for Pete Rose. There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now 4-2. Game one of this wild card series. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, these Mets, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. They have to figure out a way to hit the off-speed stuff because right now they've yet to get a single hit on anything other than a fastball.
That one in the dirt, 2-1.
So until they prove they can at least fight some of that off-speed stuff off, I'd imagine they're going to keep getting a steady diet of breaking balls, changeups, and the like.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Now here is Brandon Nimmo.
Left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Reds leading by 2, last half of inning number 5. Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
Emilio Pagan, ready or
Number
not,
15,
in the game now after
Emilio
the injury.
Pagan.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And next for the Mets,
Now batting,
Tyrone Taylor.
center fielder,
First time up was a pop out.
Tyrone Taylor.
And that is out of play. To the right side, Larkin. The throw to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Mets. Still down by a count of 4-2.
Now pitching for the
Daniel
Mets.
Nunez gets handed the
Number
rock out of the pen.
72.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So now
Leading
here's
off
the Reds
for
cleanup
Cincinnati,
hitter,
left
Ron
fielder, number
Gant.
6.
I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And a foul ball.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Outside
Ball
low, 3-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 3-1. And a base hit into right. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, right fielder, Reggie Sanders.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Reggie Sanders. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
The other way, and foul ball. Nunez, in his 3rd season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one ripped. Out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 6-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Johnny Bench. He's already homered here in this one. And it's fouled away. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're in the top half of the sixth. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 7-2. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Dedniel Nunez out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
David
the Mets.
Peterson taking over on the mound.
Number 23, David Peterson.
Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
Number 19 stands in now. Looks at that one inside. And there's a foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Lined into left center, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, second base.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Barry Larkin. 1 for 3. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Next pitch, not close, up high. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Friedel, the runner at first with 2 gone. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's outside. now 2-2.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, number 13. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Tony Santillan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Barlow also getting ready. Out to short. Slings it across. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, number 21.
Now the number 2 hitter, Keith Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one is hammered right field back there. And that ball is out of here. He circles the bases. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they cut into the lead. It's 7-3.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connected on pitches like that. There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to try a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
1 out, base is empty. So up next for New York, Darryl Strawberry. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 2. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Gone. They go back to back and they're chipping away. It's 7-4.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Here's Juan Soto. A strikeout and a walk. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. That one hit to right. Sanders towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Vientos in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Edge of the zone, called a strike, and the count even at 1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one is lifted in the air. Sanders gets under it and makes the grab. That is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-4. Top of inning number 7, and the batter now, Billy Hamilton. There's the strike at the knees. Swings through that one.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Outside with a breaking ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. That's a base hit and a good start to the inning.
Now batting, number 22.
In now for the Reds, Pete Rose. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. That one's in there. Strike 1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And the next pitch is way outside.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air, right field. Strawberry. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ron Gant. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that
runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Now he launches a throw over his head. Hamilton around third. He'll score easily, and it's 8-4. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
That one the other way. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here is Reggie Sanders looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. Foul ball there. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. And ball one.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. One out and a runner at second here in the late stages of game one. That's outside. 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Bench. The next to hit takes outside.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And there's a strike.
1-1.
Runner at second, 2 down here in game one of the wild card series. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. So they get 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Reds 8 and the Mets 4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tony Santillan.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Tony Santillan.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
Off for the Mets.
The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Way high.
1-0.
Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
So digging in, Francisco Alvarez. Slider misses outside. The Mets down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 8-5.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct pass to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
No ball.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ball one there. One down, base is empty. And downstairs.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seeing a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
Got him. And there's 2 away. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That misses, and it's 1-0.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Fly ball to right. Sanders settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Mets do get one back, though, on the solo homer. It's now an 8-5 ball game.
Pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. A.J. Minter.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Ellie De La Cruz. 0-for-3 with 3 strikeouts. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Nope. That's inside. And it's 2-0. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
That's ball 3.
So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first. If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
That one to first. The throw to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, T.J. Friedl. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Just missed.
1-1.
That's off the inside corner. 2-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Alvarez pulls it down, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 8 and the Mets 5. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Taylor Rogers.
Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 55, Taylor Rogers.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman.
Second baseman, number 13.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swing and a foul out of play. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Rob Dibble up and throwing. Mole warming up as well. That one ran inside, almost got him. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Hernandez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And a swing and a miss. And now one away.
Now batting, number 25.
And stepping in for New York, Darryl Strawberry. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. Flips it from the ground. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. Just missed. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-1.
That's to third. Rose sends it across to first. They get the out on Soto, and that ends the inning. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left. We're on to the ninth in game one. It's the Reds 8 and the Mets 5. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Stanek.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 55, Ryan Stanek.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the second baseman, Barry Larkin. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets, Clay Holmes. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Pitch misses there, and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Up the middle, Lindor on the run, throw to first, on the money, nice play.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there, and the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth yet so quick at the same time, and any slower and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
That one's in there, 0-1. Stanek measures 6 feet 4 inches, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the late stages of game 1. That one not close. And the count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit.
Now batting, number 22.
Man at first, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Pete Rose. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. First offering and it just misses. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Two down, nobody on. And
Yep,
fastball
that
misses outside for a ball. And now 3-1. Gant on deck for Cincinnati. That one pushed to the left and foul. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Back there. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. And they tack one on the board. It's 9-5.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Two outs, nobody on. Ron Gant, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one missing low. Next offering is in for a strike. And he takes a strike. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in game one of the wild card series.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And that's a strikeout looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 9-5. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Scott
Now pitching
Barlow.
for Cincinnati. Number
Mark
58.
Vientos getting ready
Scott
to hit.
Barlow.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That's hard hit on the line. Sanders makes the play, and there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you
Now
have to
that is
remind yourself it's
shortstop
about the
Francisco
process. He did everything right there.
Lindor.
Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The Reds leading by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Smoked on the ground, a second. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
They're down to their final strike.
0-2.
Barlow, one strike away from securing game 1. And that's in the dirt. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Mets down by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. Got it. That finishes the evening's action. So the Cincinnati Reds take game 1 of this wild card series. A huge win for them in hostile territory.
Yeah, Boog, they've still got their work cut out for them in this series, having to play on the road. But like you said, it's a huge win to jump ahead 1-0 in a short 3-game series. Just have to win one of the next 2 games to move on to the next round.
And on the home side of this one, obviously a disappointing result both for the team and the fans. But with home field advantage throughout, this series still has a lot up in the air. Our final score here, 9-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.